Welcome back, you guys, to yet another reaction video. This is, of course, episode 11 of season 4 of Rising of the Shield Hero. Without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So they're finally gonna fight. So once again, from what I've heard, this fight wasn't particularly that good. So we're about to find out. Yep, there we go. Yeah, she's killed many people. She, of course, mentions that in the novels. Tortured people, killed them. I forgot Sadeena forgot she had a... Actually, no, she wasn't even born yet. That's why. Yeah, I knew they were harsh, but Jesus. Just seeing it animated is, just feels a little... Just hurts a little more. And mind you, since she's like a demi-human, she's not actually that grown up. Much in the same way as Raftalia. I knew it. Yep. No, Philo. No. Mind you, she's drinking when she's underage. Like the same age as Raftalia. What is it, Ref? What? I can kind of see why people said this fight wasn't really that good. Yeah, now I see why. Despite the fact it's supposed to be like an emotional fight scene, yeah, I can see why people said this was not a good fight. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot too. Unless it's like the Drunken Master thing. Wait a minute. Oh, now I see why this fight wasn't really well received. But I will say it's not really the worst fight I've seen. No, I don't like seeing Draft-chan upset. Yeah, that fight. Yeah, this fight wasn't really. It's not really that good. Like, she just got hit. She just got hit once, and she's already knocked out. Oh, she's back to her old self. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna blow up. I think. I'll be honest, I knew she was there, she was a character around there, but I forgot what her name was. You can't fly yet, Philo. Oh, the card. It's the Ofuda card. And they're just gonna bail. Now, there's one thing I was curious about Machina, is I wonder if she was one of the reincarnated, much in the same way that forgot what the guy with the glasses was in season 2. Got his name. Man, Rafchan with an angry looking face. Gotta be honest, this felt like a really short episode. Anything? No? Okay, that's gonna be it for that. Alright. So, episode 11. Yeah, I can see why a lot of people said that episode 11 was not really that good of an episode. Yeah, the fight was a little bit more underwhelming. Of course, when you read the novels, you have your imagination just trying to make up how the fight is going on. It was a little bit more better in the novels, the fight, because you kind of make a mental image of your head on what's going on. Mainly it's just Naofumi describing what he's seen, and on occasion you'll read dialogue of what he hears between Sadeena and Shildina. But I didn't really think I really forgot how the fight went on, and I forgot who that character is, though, the one that looks like Raftalia. I forgot that it was supposed to be like some special move that Shildina's using to like copy other people. That literally, I thought they were like two separate characters, and I was wondering if I thought that was Machina, the woman that looks like Raftalia, mainly because it's when you're reading the novels, there's really no pictures to like say who is who, and actually that lady Machina, there's no drawings of her in the novels, so I'm guessing there is in the manga. But in the novels, if you actually go through it, there are some pages where there are pictures, and that lady Machina, she's not in any of them. Let me see if I can try to get it. These are the two books where the season is almost primarily based on. And let's see here. There's really no images of Machina. Okay, so here, despite the fact that it shows them in the new place, just literally it's still taking place over in Schildfeld. Again, the new place, and you're just reading through it. I was wondering like when they're gonna get to this place. So just keep going. There's almost no pictures going on. So this is like the first half of when they get to the new place. And right here. It's gonna be on here. So yeah, you can see her right there, but you don't see Machina. So I thought these two were like different characters, unless they are in the novels. Like I said, they always make some differences. Actually, it's really that short. Didn't really think about that. Reading it the first time, you think it's pretty long. So there's that moment that was captured in the anime. Like I said, a lot of stuff's been cut out. So yeah, there's really no pictures of Machina. And actually, if you go on X, the person that drew all these, she's actually she does have a profile on X, so you can like find her posting stuff on the latest stuff that she's working on. She has drawn some more Shield Hero stuff, but that's mainly just for like little promotions. So yeah, there's the fight right there. So yeah, there's no pictures of that form that just took over Shildina. So I thought they were like different people. So that's why I was wondering like where this lady that looks like Raftalia is. Because I thought they were different people. I'm going to have to reread all this again because, geez, everything just goes way different. So in terms of the episode overall, it's okay. Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've seen. I've seen far worse animes like I said, One Punch Man season 3. Terrible animation. The animation, yeah, I see why it wasn't that well received. It's very short, very static, just mainly it just has Sadeena just holding up her staff or her weapon of choice and just holding it still while Shildina just batters it and all. Yeah, it wasn't. There was no creativity in the action, but I can see why. Like I said, it's Japan. There's a lot of crunch time. A lot of crunch time. The animators are very stressed out. They have to move on to the next thing and just animate whatever they can. Again, not the worst, but again, not the best. Yeah, this fight was really the worst one out of the entire season so far. And I did see clips of the next fight that's gonna happen, so that one is pretty well animated. But I'm gonna have to try to remember how the fight went on. And now that I have it right here, I can just pretty much read where it leaves off, and I'll remember everything. Because literally, I thought, I thought she was Machina. I thought she was. I, I forgot that they were actually she took over her body because of a special move that she just used, basically mimicking and copying. And actually, I thought Machina was one of the resurrected. It's a term that Naofumi uses to describe people that were reincarnated, but as villains. Where I forgot what was the other guy's name? Season 2. Oh yeah, Kyo. So yeah, Kyo, the guy with the glasses, the white hair. So apparently, if you watch season 2, you'll see that he was reincarnated after he jumped off the window. But in the novels, it was a completely different. He wasn't like a fat guy that jumped out the window. He was a little bit more. He was way more slimmer than that. But they make changes, so it's whatever. But apparently, there was been a lot of people that were being reincarnated, but not as heroes, but as villains. But they were being told that the heroes are the villains. So that's kind of one thing that makes the series a little bit different. But it's such a shame that it doesn't go into depth on that, because if the last season 3, the people that was it, Motoyasu killed, those were reincarnated. Those were people that previously lived in modern day Japan, or let's just say like our current era, but on a different world. And they died, and they were reincarnated as people in different worlds. And so they were being told that they are heroes. The supposed heroes of the world are actually villains. So they try their best to try to go out and kill other heroes. Mainly, I'm just spoiling a lot. It's because of the waves. I've read through the novels to know what the waves are and why they're happening. So I'm not going to spoil that. I do highly recommend to read the novels. Like I said, there's way more detail and just way more interactions, especially the way the level up system works. But I'm already making this video way too long. So all in all, not the worst episode that I've seen. Yeah, they could have done a little bit more to spice up the animation a little bit more, but like I said, they're on a crunch time. They only have 12 episodes. I'm guessing that if they had more episodes and time, they would have made this fight a little bit more better. So also, my hours are picking up on my current job because before they weren't, so I was able to almost make a video a little bit more faster, but the hours have been picking up, and I do have another place that I do go to after, or on my days off I go somewhere else, but hours are picking up, so my upload is going to be way more slowed down. I do want to try to get these out, but I just get really tired, and plus it gets dark in here, so I might have to try to get some more lights to do the videos. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks again, you guys, so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.